Yes, I come to you today with, uh, I don't know, just a lack of clarity in what I want to talk about a little bit today. But just a lot of stuff going on, and it's really hard to keep track of. So I'm going to try and help make sense of it. Don't worry. Let's start here.
Bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Mitch. Mitch? Hey, Mitch. Mitch. Mitchy. Hey, Mitch. Mitch.
Okay, Mitch.
Mitch?
Anything else you want to say?
You want to say anything else?
Do you want to say anything else?
Yeah. Maybe we should just go. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's go have some tapioca pudding, right? Come on. Let's just go. Bye-bye. Yeah, everything's just fine, right?
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I
next
don't
to
give
me.
a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta
Cause I
struggle
don't
through
give
the
a fuck
sewer.
what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Yeah, baby. It's me, Truth Slinger, coming at you one more time. Yeah, right, man. God, wait, turn that down. I'm so hot. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Episode 120, here we are. And there's so much stuff going on, man. And I don't know, normally I know I am your grounding rod, right? I am here to anchor you, right, during these times of dystopian madness. And I know I am your anchor. And the anchor's dragging along the bottom a little bit today. I don't know. You know, the waves are getting tall up there at top, and shit's getting tossed around. There's just a whole lot of stuff going on, right? But, you know, I mean, it's normal. In the end, everything melts, right? That's the way it's supposed to go. We all know how this is going to go. At least the ones that got their head in the book, right? We know. So, yeah, right. What the hell is going on? Yeah, Mama's over here playing drums. So, rock on. She's with me. Everything's cool. She's feeling good today. The diet's going good, right? Diet's going good. Doing pretty good. She's not losing the weight as much as she wants to. But anyway, exercise is going good. My feet look like baby's feet. You know what baby's feet look like? They're all swole up. Yeah, from the electrolytes. But we're drinking, I don't know, stuff and putting Dr. Berg water, or making Dr. Berg water with little packets and crap and this kind of stuff right here. Do a little plug for Dr. Berg. He's got his little face on there, his little Dr. Berg water. It's got potassium, magnesium, just the good stuff, right? So anyway, hopefully that'll make the swelling go down because I don't like to have feet that look like Popeye arms. So, right. So that's the personal health update. But yeah, growing the muscle, man, getting strong, guns looking good. So, got a new shirt on here. Bought it at the Goodwill. Like the Goodwill, man. Pay like $2 a t-shirt, and they're pre-worn and soft and shit. I like them. And then if I, you know, screw them up or tear them up, but, you know, I turn them into a rag or throw them away. Right? Burn them, whatever. So, yeah. I am not picky about the clothing I wear. No, man. So let's talk about what's going on in the news, right? That's why you tune in here, right? This is sad. It's sad. I feel bad for Uncle Mitch, right? I do. But at the same token, I also feel like it's time to put that out to pasture, right? And just like, 5 minutes later, they talk to him and they're like, hey, Mitchie, how you doing? Everything? He's like, what? I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We got a beast at the front door needs to get let in, please. Thank you. Yeah, everything's fine, right? Everything is not clearly fine. The guy stroked out. Okay, that was either a stroke or that was a seizure. One of the two. I'm not a doctor, right? I'm not qualified. But I am qualified to see that ain't right. You know? That ain't right. And that guy should probably be enjoying some grandkids somewhere, and as soon as that shit happens, should be driven to the hospital because that's the way normal people do it. But these people, like it says right here, yeah, these people literally want to die in office, right? They do. Now, somebody just below it said that we need to allow cameras in federal courtrooms, and I'll agree because, as we'll see later, Hunter Biden was in court, and I tell you, these people, it's just terrible. Yeah, here it is, Hunter Biden showing up to court, right? And the whole thing blew up on Hunter Biden. So good, right? Good is happening here. There are some positive things, right? Look at this. CNN was apparently shocked. They were like, oh. Well, you know, the fix was in, okay? Let me tell you about what happened here, okay? When the whistleblowers were going to come out, right, the federal prosecutors rushed to make this sweetheart deal for Hunter Biden, right? Everybody who would, I don't know, say be black who would have ever done the kind of stuff he did would be in jail right now under his daddy's tough, no bullshit laws, you know, that he put out before. And so, right, but instead, he marches into the courtroom. They rush to get this deal together, and they get put in front of this judge. And it was really the coolest thing because there was an amicus brief that, you know, and I tell you, Congress is kind of feckless, but recently, that little closet homosexual Republican guy, what's his name? The one that hangs around with James Comer, the guy who's got all the facts about Hunter Biden.
He's the chairman of the House Ways and Means.
Chairman of the Ways and Means Committee. Right. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't know the guy's name. But he he's got all the goods, right, on Hunter Biden, and he filed an amicus brief to the judge about all this stuff that the whistleblower said.
400 pages.
Huh? 400 stinking pages. And so what did brilliant Hunter Biden's attorney team do? They called over to the department over there, or the courthouse over there, and they called the clerk and they said,
Hello? Hi. This is the office from the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee? Yeah. We were hoping that you could just take down that amicus brief. Yeah, we did that completely accidentally. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Click.
unfortunately, they forgot to block the caller ID from Hunter Biden's law office. Now, see, this is why you tune in here and not CNN, okay? Because the comedy here is just unrivaled. Right? This is what happened. And and the funny part of it is, like, it actually calls attention more to the stupid amicus brief, does it not? I mean, I would say it's like, hey, why do you guys not want me to look at that, right? So basically, the judge, who everybody's all upset is a Trump appointee, and I don't know, a Trump appointee, not Trump appointee, what does it matter? Half the time, it doesn't matter. She's got a brain on her head, and she's got some sense. And she's like, oh, okay, all right. So what's going on here, right? So she starts digging into this so-called plea agreement. And Jennifer's been doing some research into the plea agreement. And basically, here, the first thing we found out was they marched in there and she said, well, what does this plea agreement have in it? And the prosecution, Hunter Biden's team said, well, it says that we're going to plead to this and that Hunter can never be prosecuted again for anything he ever does. He's going to be that process. And the prosecution said, we're going to have a plea agreement and, let's do an investigation. And the judge said, what the hell are you people talking about? Could you tell me again, prosecution? Well, it's still under investigation. We might bring some charges. And Hunter Biden's team said, huh? No. The way we understood it was he can never be prosecuted again for anything he ever does, even if he goes out next week and kills somebody. And they said, well, okay, then there's no deal. It's all off. And they all stormed out of the room. That's what we understand generally happened. And we got some really crappy chalk drawings about it from some stupid people because we're not allowed to have cameras in there. We have these idiots that go to trade school to learn how to draw, and they can't freaking draw a person to make it look like the person saved the life of them. I hate that shit, court reporters. Anyway, just a personal pick of mine. So the whole thing fell apart, and also the judge is not happy that they bundled this gun charge together. And she's like, and she said, she said, she asked the prosecution, has there ever been any sort of plea deal like this? 5 times that has had this kind of precedent, right? And also it tied to judge's hands. The judge couldn't do like a bunch of stuff, like look into stuff. And he said no. 5 times. And, it's so blatant now, okay? It's out there so blatantly that I think people are starting to get scared of going to jail. They're starting to see the writing on the wall, and they think the possibility. I think there are some people that are going, it is a possibility Donald Trump might get back in office. And if he does, I don't like jail. And I think the prosecution in the Hunter Biden deal kind of might have been that situation because they all of a sudden went, well, all right. What I think happened was that you do know that, I don't know how many hearings you've ever watched, okay? But they can never, the FBI or DOJ can never discuss anything. Why? Well, because that's currently under investigation. And now that's become the favorite of the White House press secretary. Oh, well, they're independent and that's under investigation. It's like spreads. If anything's under investigation, you can't talk about it. But you don't need to answer questions about it. There's an ongoing investigation, which never goes anywhere, and it lasts for 10 years, right? And it's all bullshit because everybody's dragging their feet and throwing roadblocks in the way, and that's what we know has happened the whole way, right? The whole way. Well, like I said, the good news is it blew up. It's all gone, right? And they tried desperately to salvage it, but they can't, right? It's all burnt up now. And guess what else is on the table the judge asked about? Yeah, FARA. What's a FARA, you might ask? No, it's not something, it's a little furry thing you buy at Christmas for your kids. It's a Foreign Agent Registration Act, right? Which Paul Manafort went to jail for, was sitting in solitary frickin' confinement, an old man for a long time, right? And also now this Gunter guy, who's the guy who's another whistleblower who we don't know where he's at. He's an Israeli chap. Gal Luft. Yeah, they charged this guy, right, with Foreign Agent Registration Act violations and that he's an arms dealer. But yeah, FARA, and he was working and getting paid from the same company that Hunter Biden was getting paid for him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, same one. So, right, so back to this. So they said the same excuse they've always said. Somebody whipped out that great excuse. Well, we can't talk about this. This is under investigation. Well, then what the DOJ, right? They have to go with that, right? Well, it's still under investigation. Well, now they've really screwed themselves, right? Because now they can't end and get their little sweet plea deal. And now they're screwed, right? And now we can go back and start asking more questions like this, right? Trump, 74 million votes. Obama, 69 million votes. Biden, 80 million more votes. More popular than either of these guys. And they can't get like 8 people. Huh? Yeah, the drive, the thumb drive. Of course, that's how he got 80 million votes. Yeah. There's no people. People did not vote for Joe Biden. And I can, I feel so free now. I can say this on YouTube. Shut up, Mo. Yeah. I don't know, boys and girls. Okay, here's the fun news. And I don't know how true this is. I don't know how verified this is. But here we've got Obama's property. And apparently they just upgraded the insurance rider. Upgraded a $15 million liability rider earlier this month. Yeah. Oh, what else in the news has been happening over the Obama place? What, a couple of days ago, some guy got his face bashed in paddleboarding. Yeah. Oh, personal chef of Obama. Oh, blunt force trauma to the face, you say? Well, what happened? Well, we don't know. They flew in a special secret mortician to do an autopsy we'll never hear about. I don't know. But, maybe they were having financial problems. And so they said, well, we can get another chef. And besides, he knows that Michael and Michelle are the same person. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just throwing things out there, right? Hey, you know me. I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? Hardline conspiracy theorist. And now, it's only so many conspiracies come true. Okay. All right. So 2 things I want to talk about here. I know. I told you this show's a little disjointed. I went through this curation my wife did, and I just went, it's too much. And I think I'm going to do a show later tomorrow, and I'm going to touch on it today because this is where I'm feeling led. But, yeah, Gordon Chang, right? Now, I don't know if you know Gordon Chang or anything about Gordon Chang. Gordon Chang is not a preacher. Gordon Chang is not an evangelical. I mean, he is part of the evangelical church, I guess. But I never knew this about Gordon Chang when he was on Fox News all the time. Why? Because he's all talking about China all the time, right? Gordon Chang is kind of losing his mind over here and getting all preachy like recently. And he said, if you can all read, with all the demons now on the loose, it feels like the final battle. And I would say to you, I would put forth that this man is dead ass right. He is right as rain. We are in the final battle. There is too much raging around now that is going on. And things are too insane. Things are too upside down. The evil is running about wide open. We've never seen this kind of corruption in a government before and been told and been gaslit the whole time by the media, by everyone. It's crazy, right? But yet that's exactly what's happening. And oh my God, we live in a police state. Okay, look at this guy, Dr. James Mercola, right? This guy had his bank accounts shut down yesterday for no apparent reason, right? Yeah, well, he's also speaking out about vaccines, okay? His documentary called The Truth About Vaccines was released. Oh, you don't think these two things are connected to each other, do you? You don't think he's being punished financially for talking about shit nobody wants to be talked about, do you? Yes. That's where we live. That's the day and age we live in. That's horrifying. That's terrifying, right? And this has been going on for quite some time, this cancellation thing. But you know, they did it with all the people in Canada, right? All the truckers. They shut off all their bank accounts. But it's even more frightening when it's starting to happen in the United States of America. Canada's like so gone, okay? Canada is like little Cuba, right? He's pretty much turned it into, you know, Castro Jr. over there has turned it into little Cuba, right? I don't know, man. This lady's beast. If you don't know anything about her, let's check her out. She's fun. I need a break anyway. She replaced Liz Cheney. Yeah, the other Republican, Liz Cheney.
Mr. Mayorkas, I actually really want to thank you as well for coming here today.
This was
for
a
your
good upgrade, by the
performance.
way.
I have watched with absolute fascination as you have danced and dodged.
Whoops. We got to start her over. Here we go. Danced and dodged. All right.
And lied. Yes, lied.
Ooh.
We know you've lied. You know you've lied. But more importantly, the American public knows that you lied throughout your testimony today. And yet you believe that you and your fellow architects of the censorship industrial complex think that you should be able to determine what is and isn't true and what is and isn't untrue. You are the walking, talking epitome of the very tyrant that our forefathers recognized would gravitate towards government service. And it is because of people like you that they drafted the First Amendment. I thank them for their foresight. I thank them for recognizing that you and people like you would do everything in your power to control speech, to control freedom, to take away our rights. And they've written a document that isn't going to allow you to do that. Unfortunately, we still have courts and judges who recognize that you don't have the power that you are attempting to take, that you do not have the right to limit our freedom of speech, our freedom of association, our right to communicate. Thank God we have the First Amendment so that we can stop you from doing what you've been doing. With that, I yield back.
Yeah, she's awesome. Man, she's just a rock. Every time she opens her mouth, something comes out. It's just hugely solid. Now, my only sadness about all this is that we have these hearings and they just feel like, I've been watching hearings my whole life, okay? And I've always held out some hope, right, that something's going to come of them. And, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, like, what the hell is going on with impeaching any of these bastards? What's going on with McCarthy? He said he would impeach Merrick Garland. He said he would impeach Mayorkas. And he said he would impeach now President Trump. And now, President Biden. And now we're thinking about launching an impeachment inquiry. we're just going to, like, it's going to give us more powers. And we can inquire. It's like, holy shit, there is more, like Adam Schiff said, well, the evidence is out in plain sight. There's been evidence out in plain sight of this wrongdoing forever. Ugh. Now, I got to touch on this. It's a side shoot. It's off subject, but this is exactly why we're in a terrifying place. I'm going to go to jail in the next 5 years if this shit keeps going the way it's going. I'm going to be in jail. You better believe it. Because I'm going to misgender somebody. It's going to happen. Hell, I'll probably do it intentionally just to be a dick. And I'll go to jail. And then somebody's going to get shot, and it's going to get bad.
Re-education.
Yeah, somebody else is going to get re-educated. Yeah. Man, it's not going well, and this is why I'm saying I just don't... This is why the next episode is going to be about the next coming of Christ, and it's going to be about Armageddon. And I want to spend some more time thinking about it, researching it before I get too heavy into it. I just, I typed in a couple of things. And to tell you the honest to God truth, I've never spent a lot of time researching the end times because I never honestly thought I'd see it in my lifetime. I'm certain of it now. I'm so certain of it. I'm so certain of the fact that I'm going to get raptured out of here that in the next few days I'm going to make a letter for my neighbor. Because I read it online somewhere. Somebody said, start making letters for the people that are going to be left behind you. And I'm like, yeah, it feels about right. Feels about time to do that. Pin one on the wall. So when my neighbor Frank comes in here and goes, where the hell is Tim? It's going to be like, I told you, Frank. I tried to tell you. I wanted to take you with me, but you weren't listening, right? Now here's what you need to do, right? So I want to draft one of those letters for my neighbor, And I don't know the state of his heart. Hell, I don't know. He didn't open the Bible that's in his house that I gave his daughter and that he's not gotten saved. I don't know this, but, So, yeah, all right. Let's talk about the stupid, retarded Republican Party not hooking this guy up, Scott Presler, right? Oh, my God. He's
in Pikeville, Kentucky, and y'all, don't tell anybody, we're kind of doing an unsanctioned Republican voter registration tailgate outside of a movie theater, y'all. Do this where you live. Sound of Freedom is playing. Make sure that when people are fired up about stopping the horror of sex trafficking, that we get them registered to vote and we get them prepared to make sure, like here in Kentucky, that we are electing Daniel Cameron as the next Kentucky governor. Make a plan to go to your movie theater and let's do some Sound of Freedom voter registration.
Right, exactly. See what you can do, and we want to look at how we're looking at getting involved in this next election cycle in a number of different ways to see what we can do, because everybody's got to get out there. We got to hustle. This guy, they want to put out and basically go, hey, and you know what? We should be doing what the Democrats are doing. If it's legal to ballot harvest, then we need to do it, and they're going to call it ballot chasing. We're going to call it ballot chasing. We're going to reinvent the game, and we're going to play it better than them, right? And this is what this guy's doing. But why isn't the RNC establishment embracing this guy? Huh? What, is it because he's a homosexual?
That's because he's called her out.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so, oh, God. Yeah, so people are having heart problems, and it's disgusting what they've done. And I will tell you right now that I have been reading a book, and this book talks about basically what you see on the screen for all of modern American medical history. And the stuff that I have learned that I cannot divulge, but I can tell you it's frightening and terrifying. I think that's reasonable to be able to say that. And that, what you would expect that we've seen over the vaccines, that making money in big pharma is much more important than the health of actual people, right? So, yeah, let's just say that reading this material hasn't increased my faith in modern medicine, nor made me want to run out and go out and shore up any of my deficient vaccination cards, right? Not really at this point. So, just telling you that. Peer-reviewed study finds 1 in 35 people had signs of heart damage after receiving Moderna booster shot. 1 in 35. 1 in 35. That's not good odds. That's not good odds. That's like 3-4%, man. Okay? 1 in 35 is not good. And 1 in 35 is the kind of shit you see. Just open up any one of these things that looks like a poster inside of the vaccinations that's got all the clinical study stuff on it, and you'll find these numbers. The damage that comes is in the 1 in 20s. But, can't talk more about it. Okay, so this is creepy as hell. I just saw this, and I just went, and doesn't that make your skin crawl? Just.
His granddaughter.
She looks awful obedient, too, the way she's just standing there with her arms down at her side. You see that? You see that, right? That's weird. That's weird. That's not a normal response. You don't stand there and get kissed on the lips by Grandpa in public and have your arms down by your side. It's creepy. Oh, my goodness. See why I told you? I mean, today's feed is just like really creepy and disjointed and oh, yeah, Nashville. We used to live in Nashville. Yeah. Apparently, Nashville police are more likely to use force on black and Hispanic residents. So the police are bad. This guy, by the way, doesn't he look black? Just an observation, since we're talking about color. He looks black. This guy looks black. So why in the world would the chief of police assemble a group of policemen to go, all right, boys, we're going to go out and beat the shit out of these Negras and Hispanics? What the hell? Okay? This guy is so black, he doesn't even have whites of his eyes. He's black, right? But yet we're introducing racism into this? Maybe it's because the black and Hispanic communities and residents are the ones that are committing the violent crime and the ones that are getting arrested. Is that possible? Is that possible? Is it possible that the police are not being racist here? Just maybe? Dumbasses. Oh, God. Yeah. This guy is so sleazy. Everything about this bitch is fake. Right? Fake teeth. You see all that shit up top of his head? Fake hair. Fake smile. Fake virtue. Fake sobriety. Fake everything. That's why we call them lizard people, okay? It's a symbolic thing, you dumbasses. I don't really believe there's lizards under there, okay? But they're fake, okay? Do as I say, not as I do, okay? Everything about this person is fake. When he was standing there on the balcony with his wife and child, and he's going... sweating, right? One big happy fucking family. No, they're all lizard people. Okay, that balcony shot. Oh my God, remember that? All you gotta do is look at these pictures, right? And you just see through it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know what I'm talking about with that phenomenon. Once you see something, you can't unsee it, right? Oh, boy. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, we paid for the motorcade. I'm not going to play this stupid bimbo. Yeah, we paid for the motorcade, right? And KJP, da-da-da-da-da. We love Hunter. We love America. We can't talk about that. Independent. Yeah, yeah. And then this guy. Oh, look into that. Moving on. I mean, I know Jennifer wants to like him and he wants to give him a chance. I think we need to throw him out on his ass. I think he's about as swampy as they go. I think he's dragging his feet as much as he possibly can. Okay? And I believe that he's not a true Republican. So there, I said it. Right? Oh, Yeah. Yeah. What else? Burisma, how to profit. What's that? Oh, refresh it. I got a couple more. Nah, I don't think I can handle a couple more. I don't. Let's listen to this. This is, I'm already, I know I'm at 30 minutes. But we got to listen to this lady express. Man, if it would have been me, I haven't run into this yet, okay? And, I don't know. How do you think it would go?
I am not, sir. Do you want to say that to the camera? Hundreds and hundreds of people watching you? Me right now? Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. You just called me a man. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. Come on over. Say what you got to say to me.
Come on over here. Say what you got to say to me. You called me a man. How dare you?
Oh, you don't want to call me a man?
Oh, you don't want to call me a man to my face? This pretty, beautiful, womanly face of mine?
Sure. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about transgender people? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I did not know this man was trans. Wait, what do you go by? What do you go by?
Does it matter?
It does, because I'm asking you.
Say what you got to say. There's a lot of people watching you.
The real question is, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or not. Are you with the people that march and be like, we're coming for your kids? That's where it's bad.
Ooh, burn. That's right. Oh my God. Well, look, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? If you thought that you could fly, and I mean sincerely, you believed in your heart of hearts that you could fly. I mean, you built a nest in your home, okay? And put downy feathers in it, and you sleep in it, okay? And you start gluing the feathers onto your arms, and you start walking around every day going, bark, 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 or whatever you do. Tweet, tweet, tweet. And then one day you start expressing the urge to jump out of your 5th story window off your balcony. Okay, I'm going to help you out of your delusion. Okay? It wouldn't be compassionate for me to allow you to believe that you could really fly, no matter how sincere your belief might be, right? I would put forth it would be cruel for me to let you jump to your death. But yet we allow this person to sit in public, okay, in a bikini top and a jean jacket and believe, and moreover, not just believe that he's a woman, but demand affirmation from those around him. And soon to be legally backed up because the damned millennials are going to make it illegal to misgender this fucking son of a bitch. I got to get it in while I'm still allowed to misgender this man, this dude, this son of a bitch. Now, I might get thrown off of YouTube for misgendering this clearly man, right? This beautiful woman, I'm sorry, this beautiful, radiant, stunning picture of femininity. Jesus, Lord. Lord, help us. I'm not even putting scripture on the screen today. We are so far gone, man. Oh, jeez. Right. Oh, gross. All right, gross. Oh, God, you did put more up. Okay, now I'm lost. Okay, let's just look at this real gross thing, right? Grandpa taking out, like, 18th birthday. Oh, yay. I'm going to go take her out for a black and white milkshake. God, I don't even want to listen to it. Oh, she just voted and she just feels so empowered that she's just making a difference in the world. Oh, if just Grandpa Joe would just tell her. Voting doesn't really make any difference. You don't vote. But, you know, she thinks she's all idealistic still, right? And then there's this, okay? Let's just look at this lady.
Oh, shit. Holy shit! He is shooting. Holy shit, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck that! It's a lady. Oh, whoa! Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
At least I think she ran out. She ran out.
She ran out?
Yeah, the gun's.
Holy shit, dude!
So
holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, yeah,
so why wasn't this on the news, man? There's a naked black woman.
Oh, shit. Holy shit!
Running around on the freeway. Is this San Francisco? I don't know. Apparently someplace
holy
warm
shit,
enough to
dude.
take your clothes off.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All of them.
Oh my god! Oh
I think
my
I'm
god.
far enough away.
Fuck that! It's a lady.
Whoa!
Ah, shit, I don't know. Maybe we're far enough away. Should I just try it? We're going to try it. Okay, yeah, we're going to try and not censor that now. So, yeah, right? Oh, DOJ. Sam Bankman-Fried orchestrated the greatest loss, I think, in the history of ever. Like, this makes Enron look like nothing ever happened. And apparently the DOJ drops campaign finance charge against Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, I don't know whether or not they dropped the other charges. I don't even know what the other charges are. But I will tell you.
He was the largest donor to Biden, $5 million.
Oh, yeah, largest donor. And he's donated to everybody, okay? They love him. Nancy Pelosi, just touching on him and kissing on him and loving him. Yeah, they dropped the charges. Because, you know why? Because if you follow the money, a lot of people are going to get really, really, really in trouble, man. You know, and people can't get in trouble. Why do you think they're trying to throw Donald Trump in jail so bad? Because at this point, they're all terrified of going to jail themselves, right? All right. So, last thing I'm going to leave you with. Little lighter side. I don't know, boys and girls. What to do. I don't know. I got to tell myself what to do today. I got to crack my Bible. And I got to open up and look at the Word because I think we're about there. We're getting there. We're getting closer every day. And I feel like at this point, I'm just like, man, I do these things I do to make a living on a daily basis. And I just tell myself, just get through this. Just get through this. Just get through this. You know, just get through this. And I'm in the background, I'm thinking about other things while I'm reading some of these things in some cases. And in some cases, the things I'm reading is really making an impression and making an impact on me. But what I'm finding is that I just have this distinct feeling that I just need to get through this because it's not going to be much longer. And we all need to. And it's almost like, you know, I was telling you, you know, do this, do that, get out of the cities. Man, it's almost too late. It's pretty much like I feel like the bed you've got that you've made your bed that ever you're lying in right now is almost the one you got to just make that work. Because I don't know that we got that much time left. I don't know that you got time to go out and buy a homestead and go out there and start raising pigs and I don't, right? I mean, I just think it's going downhill that damn fast. At least it feels that way. And I walk by faith rather than by sight. If I walk too much by sight, I get really too confused. Like we just walked through my Twitter feed. I mean, if I didn't have an anchor, a spiritual grounding, something to hang on to lean into, man, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. But I sleep like a baby, right? I do. And somehow I'm able to process all this stuff. And you would think that I'd get a lot of this on me. And I do, I guess. But I mean, I guess I'm wired to be able to process it and take it and come out the other end. And I don't know. Like I said, just be able to deal with the cognitive dissonance that comes along with being able to see what's really going on, and especially after all these years and finding out so many things that I believed. I mean, doesn't that blow your mind that every day there's something new that we learn that I thought was true, and it turns out now it isn't. Like windmills are killing the whales. They're washing up all over the shores, right? I didn't even know that. And it's like, how the hell are they killing the whales, right? And then not to mention that every single windmill only is like, you put in a whole windmill farm and it costs $15 billion and it lasts 15 years and there's no way to recycle it. They just fall apart and they throw them into the ocean and the water, or in Maine, they just throw them down on the ground over here and let the shit grow up, weeds grow up around them. They don't tell you that stuff. It was all a lie, right? Everything's a lie, right? But again, if you got your head in the Bible, it doesn't shock you and surprise you as much because you understand that this is all run by the father of lies, right? Satan himself. And the Antichrist is coming, and I still believe it's coming through artificial intelligence. And I'll bring some more information on that when I can. Again, I do this out of a labor of love. It doesn't support me, so I have to do other things. So I bring this to you as much as I can. And in the meantime, if you guys got information out there, bring it to me. Comment below. Let me know what you find out about the world, and I can pass it on. Like, subscribe, share. Let other people see this message. And other than that, come back next time I do this again. Truth Slinger, I love you, and I'm out.